What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video, guys. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 100K. And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
So Ghana was literally one of the best trips I've ever taken in my entire life. Literally, I had fun from the moment I landed until the time I left. I didn't even feel like leaving. And I just felt so at peace in Ghana. And it was just a lot of fun.
Ooh,
and
that's
also
beautiful.
just a cultural
I'll be at
experience.
peace.
But I want to talk to you in this video. This is going to be a brief video, and I'll have a big, in-depth video a little bit later on. But this video is going to tell you everything that you want to know about Ghana in about 5 to 7 minutes. And so we have, I'm going to talk about accommodations, the food, the nightlife, the visa, some of the inside things, you know, when you want to get your hair cut, ladies, if you want to get the pedicure and manicures, you want to get outfits made. All of that is coming up in this video.
I ain't gonna stand up. My man said he's about to really get in depth about every single thing.
Right.
Nobody talked about the hairstyle, like how you get the haircuts for the men and women. I'm interested, you feel me?
Right. So you guys know we have been exploring all of Africa, trying to find the perfect places for us to come. We know that there was the year of return.
Yeah.
And, you know, y'all trying to push a lot of tourists to Ghana. So we're trying to see what it's about, all right?
Facts.
So drop down in the comment section more of what it's about. I got chills already.
Yeah, he killing them angles.
Welcome to Ghana.
See, when the kids be out like that, bro. Oh, snap. Kaepernick was out there?
Oh, my God. Okay,
Man.
First of all, I'm getting excited just from his intro. Okay? Just from the intro.
They look unbothered. Peace. For real. Come on, man. Dancing on the beach every night? Imagine that, huh?
Look at the cars.
So first things first, let me talk about accommodations. So the flyest place that I stayed in Ghana was Quala's. Yo, this hotel is super fresh, and the rooms are like the size of an Airbnb. So I was like, I like this, right? You got a fridge, you got a living room, and depending, you can go from like the studio joint, which is like twice as big as a regular hotel room, up to the 3-bedroom penthouse.
The air looks so clean.
Spot. And then also second best place, I would say, in my opinion, is Kempinski. And this is a super huge hotel, while Quala's is more of a boutique hotel. But that place is also super fresh. And then another week, we spent a couple weeks in Ghana, we stayed in an Airbnb. So Airbnb has quite a few options, and then pound for pound, that was probably the best value that I had for the money. We had like a 3-bedroom unit, and that was like $175 a night in a super nice area called
that's not bad.
So you can see the Airbnb here. And then there's all different options, right?
That's not bad. $175 for Airbnb a night. That's really not bad.
It's not. I was not expecting this. Ghana is trying to get the people there and make them stay there.
No, Ghana is really like on some classy stuff now. About fashion is top tier. The accessories, the necessities, everything so far about it. Scenery.
Man, Airbnb.
Man.
A hotel.
Everything looks so clean.
I want to live there.
Facts. Don't leave. Don't let me leave. Don't let me leave.
You can probably find a decent spot. I'm not talking about December now. December, like, prices are like tripled. And I'll talk about December a little bit later on towards the end of this video. But I'm just talking about going any time of year. You could probably find a decent Airbnb for about $40 a night, you know, and then they go all the way up to, you know, something like $300-400 a night for
Again,
crazy
not
spots.
bad.
So let's talk about transportation. So Uber is a plug out there, super easy to get around. You know, just have your phone ready, and just like anywhere else in the world, you know, you'll order your Uber. My only gripe with Uber is they don't have any bigger cars. They're all pretty much small Toyota Corolla, you know, type of cars at the time of recording. So Uber, I hope you know, step that game up and have some more options available. Or you can get a private driver, right? So there's, you know, private drivers that you can drive you around.
150 a day.
And I want to talk to you about visas, because this is actually a little bit different when traveling to other places. I was actually in the president's office, and they said, you know, they're working on putting this online and making it an easier process. So shout out to Nadia. You know, we talked about, you know, the changes that they're making. But now, as far as now, what you need to do is you need to apply. And what I'm going to do, like I said, I have an ultimate Ghana guide that you're going to be able to access. So I said the link's going to be in the description of this video, and you're going to be able to know everything that you need to do, especially if you need a visa rush. You know, I'll have all that information. But you need a yellow fever shot. And you can't enter the country without having these two things: a visa. So if you're coming from the Western world, you know, you have a Western passport, this is something that you need. But if you have like a Nigerian or a Ghanaian passport, or, you know, a West African passport, you don't need a visa, but you also still do need a yellow fever shot.
Yeah, I never liked it.
On arrival, shout out to Ghana, one of the flyest, cleanest airports I've ever seen in my life. It is truly a world-class airport. And I can't even say I was expecting an airport that fly. So shout out to Ghana on the airport. Amazing job.
Man, the airport is like a gym.
Man, big up to my Waves crew. My trip would not be the same without them. They introduced me to everyone that I needed to know. And now I can go ahead and share with y'all everything that you need to do when you come to Ghana. And so I'm just so grateful. Shout out to my entire Waves crew. We had Opal, Miss St. John, Pops. Yo, I appreciate y'all to the fullest. And so, things to do. If you want to get fly, want to get your hair done, there's a spot called Hair Rack. So they got women's salon downstairs, you can get your hair done. And then upstairs, you have a male spot where you can get, literally, they've got like all the drinks on top. So it's just like a fly gentleman spot. It's more of like your upper class place where people get their hair done. Also, I got to send a shout out to, I was just rolling around looking for a local spot. I went to like a local shop, you know, and his prices are super good. I think I paid like $3-4 for a haircut. So depending on the vibe that you want, and local dude spot is in Osu, really good area. So, you know, don't fret on that.
Okay, because I might need a sharp edge up, you feel me?
You might want to get your pedi, your mani. Polish is the spot to be. I was like, yo, I like to give my manis, my pedi every now and then. And this place just makes you feel like royalty. You know, you sipping champagne.
You know, first of all, I just want to make a mention that men, though, they do get they pedicures done. You know, wifey definitely introduced me to that. Yeah. We went a few times.
Many and petty.
Yeah, man. And I think men should definitely keep themselves up. It's a hygiene check. You feel me? 100%.
Everybody have nails, so you know.
Everybody got nails.
Seriously, like that's hygiene.
Right.
You have to keep that up.
It does collect a lot of dirt,
so
especially if you're a hard worker.
So far, I'm feeling like Ghana is similar to the places that he's going is similar like to Dallas, where we are, Los Angeles, New Orleans. I'm feeling the Lux vibe.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah, 100%.
And, you know, the chairs, you feel like royalty sitting in these chairs. Service is off the chain. Location is great. Shout out to Polish, man. They really took care of the boy. There's a reason I never hit my fitness goals. Cupcake Boutique, man. They heard I was coming to town, so they invited us over. And when I got there, I was like, this is hospitality. They literally had cupcakes with our name on it. And I'd give them a shout out even if they didn't have my name on the cupcake, because this place was just fly. And so, like, literally every celeb that comes into town, this is where they stop in to get their cookies, you know, some juice and some cupcakes, man. I'm telling you, you can just see by the visuals, this place is special. And ladies, if there's something I know about you, I don't want to judge, but the majority of you love to shop. And so when you're talking about the most luxurious shop in Ghana, all the celebs stop there, internationally, local, Kua is that spot. And so they've got some of the flyest handbags. And so, cause I had a couple girls hit me up like, oh my God, can you bring me back a bag from Kua? I saw, you know, wearing the bag. And so I stopped by the store and, you know, the place was phenomenal. Now, fellas,
nice.
If you want to get fresh, if you want to get a traditional outfit made in Ghana, there's only two places that you want to go. There's my guy, Chocolate. Hey, yo, when celebrities come to town, it does not matter if it's the CEO of Twitter, you're talking about Idris Elba, Steve Harvey, you're talking about literally anyone. They come to town, they go see Chocolate. Literally, it's like, it's a sin if you don't. But now, his clothing are also like the Rolls Royce of clothing. And you know, his prices start at about $450. But the way, I got an outfit made, he came, he saw me, and measured me. And a lot of times he can do it without even measuring you. He is just like one of these geniuses when it comes to design. And then based on your personality, he'll whip you something up. I got mine, I was like, yo, this is fly. I was getting compliments on my piece from everyone. So most people don't got a budget though. Like his piece start at $450 a piece. But I say, yo, it's one of those things that you got to get one of them. And all of his pieces that are made too are one of one. It's crazy. He literally has 100,000 different pieces of fabric in his place.
So ladies and men, you'll be the only one with that outfit in the world.
Well, it only look like he's doing men.
Well,
I ain't seen not one woman.
Maybe, you never know. You never know. But if it's just for men, you will have the only outfit in the world. No one will have your style. Right. That one is an outfit check. Only you can rock it.
You're talking to yourself, because if we go to Ghana,
oh yeah, I'm hitting it up. Definitely. Oh yeah.
We want all the spots.
And he said he dressed for your personality. I know I'm gonna have a bright one. Ooh, it's gonna be bright.
100,000, and so just pure genius when it comes to that. Now the second guy is my guy Alex. So for me, I ain't got $500 a day budget to be rocking out throughout the whole trip. And so this is more like your 5 Series Beamer, right? Or your E-Class Benz. It's like, it's a nice joint. You can't go wrong with it. And so this is like what Alex has. And then his joints start like 125. And literally he'll make you tell him what you want. You tell him the fabrics that you want. He'll come to your spot and measure you. Or if it's not him, one of his people will come and measure you. And if you tell him like an exact look that you want, he'll go ahead and make that. Or if you have like a custom joint, he'll go ahead and make that happen. So shout out to Alex. You'll see all the fits that I got from him. I got a few different fits. And then, this is pretty much what I was wanting. Man, there's nothing regular about Ghana. So why fit in when you could be custom, baby?
Boy.
You can't come to Ghana without eating right. Now let me know in the comments, Ghana jello or Naja jello.
Oh, Lord.
It's a Naja thing. Yeah.
Oh, God.
But yo, you can't come to Ghana without eating. And there was so many different options. And so I'm just going to go through a few of them with you.
Y'all.
Experience that really stood out from the rest, and that was from Binta. So she literally travels all over the world, sharing her local food. And so, like 1 week she's in Germany, another week, she could be in South Africa, she could be in America. And so if you're lucky to be in town when she's around, I highly recommend it. And my people over at Tastemakers help set up this whole experience. So shout out to my Tastemakers. Now, I know in Ghana is one of the top places in the world when it comes to nightlife. So I want to just share a few of my favorite places with you.
Yeah, for anyone in Africa so far, I've noticed the nightlife is ridiculous. Like, you guys turn up.
Yes, that's the first thing they talk about, the nightlife. Mm-hmm. Now, guys, y'all know we are family oriented, okay? So we are bringing our children with us when we visit Africa. Mm-hmm. Again, like, we have a couple places in mind of where we want to go. Definitely going to visit South Africa. South Africa has made such an impression on us, showed us so much love. Ghana, we be getting a little bit of love from y'all, but y'all got to convince us that, hey, this is the spot to be. But like I was saying, we're very family oriented, and the videos that we be watching, like, they tell us about the nightlife, like adult type stuff, but we want things for the kids as well. If we're gonna come, we're gonna tell people, hey, you should come to Africa. We need to know to tell them families to come as well. Right, gotta have some locations for the babies to pop into. So I feel like we will be the best, view to give people to see that this is where the kids can come and turn up as well, because adults, man, they got so many locations. So many.
But when you have a family vibe thing going on, I feel like we can definitely get an opportunity for people to take a deeper look into that. So be on the lookout. We may be the one. Yeah, if they ain't out there, we're gonna show you how it's done.
For a little bit, one of my favorite places, about an hour and a half outside of Accra, is in Ada, is Aqua Safari Lounge. This place is fly. They got the jet skis, they got the boats, they got a nice resort, and it's just pure relaxation vibes. And I was actually out there.
Now, real quick, I seen from his imagery that is empty. It don't look too packed. I want to know, like, is this something that you rent off for yourself? Is this something that you can have where it's only, like, certain people come at a certain time? Or is this one of these locations where it's just like, hey, it's just a vibe. People come and go. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Well, he did say it was a resort, so...
Yeah.
With my homies from the Toasted Life, so they were in town as well. So we just had the most amazing time. You know, sunset all around, drinks are flowing. And I can't tell you how amazing that spot is. And there's a little secret location as well. This cigar lounge that's about 15 minutes away. And you would think you're in the most exclusive, elite speakeasy when you talk about the most elite whiskeys and cigars. And so this guy that grew up in England was like, I just want to create an oasis away from everyone. And like, I just could never imagine this place in Ghana. I was like, what is this place? And it's about 15 minutes away from there. So I'm not even going to say much. Just look.
Yeah, you just got to look at this one. Like, it's a...
And I know y'all going to be asking, why y'all keep blowing the music down? He may have a license for that music on his channel, but we do not.
Right.
Actually get to know the people. And so people always have a perception of how Africa is in general or how Ghana is. And so I just wanted to show you how I live when I go to Ghana or I go to these other places, because there's always two sides to a story. And people always just want to show you, hey, a safari, or we're just saving the kids. And that's not to say that there's not issues within Ghana, but that's not the only story, right? So a lot of times we're just hanging out, having dinner parties. Like we went over to my homegirl Ruby's house, and it was just amazing. Like
that
just beautiful vibes, beautiful people, eating traditional Ghanaian dishes. She's trying to tell me that the Ghanaian jollof was better, but okay. But I'm just telling you, there's so many different sides, and like one of the things I love doing is just educating people to show them. And most people are like, oh my, when I put it on my Instagram stories, like, yo, people are living like this out in Ghana. I was like, yo, yes.
It's nice.
Then another thing, people don't know how diverse the art scene is. The art scene is crazy and well respected around the world. And then so my brother, man, that I ran into in Ghana, I got introduced to him through Opal, is one of the greatest artists in the world. We went to his place and actually uses recycled goods throughout Ghana. And when I say his work is respected, he's got a piece in the Vatican. Facebook bought literally like the weight, 600 pounds, that is in the office there on Hackaway in Silicon Valley. When we're in the Kempinski taking a picture, like he's got this huge piece behind him. Like the art scene out there is crazy, and they have so many amazing artists, you know, within Ghana. You know, I was in Ghana for 2 weeks, and so this is not all that I'm gonna share with you. And I have so many more in-depth stories, right? So I told you I got my sister, Miss St. John, and then, you know, Pops, you know, he did a whole basketball camp in Ghana for the kids. I think he was expecting like 150, then like 300 showed up. You know, he was the second Ghanaian NBA player ever in the NBA. And then Opal, you know, co-founder of Black Lives Matters, was out there. And we just had such an amazing time. And then my new brother that I met there, Mr. Mano, John, you know, got to go to his cousin's house, Richard. And then he was just sharing, you know, the vision of what so many people have for this new Ghana, with, you know, new medical facilities, just so many things where so many people are moving back because they see the opportunity. And I saw it myself. And just also like the roots, the culture, where you're in a place and you're like, wow, I'm not even a minority here. I just feel like a normal person. And the energy, like Ghanaian people, they are so calm and the spirits are so beautiful. The culture is so rich. And so in the full episode, you know, I'm going to dive into, you know, these individual stories and, you know, what they have to share and what we did on the ground. And then also, we went outside of Accra to some of the most beautiful places in Ghana, and I'll be sharing those with you. So make sure that you subscribe. If you are not subscribed on the channel, make sure that you do that. But yeah, like I said, there is just so many amazing things to do. And I was just there for 2 weeks. But now I want to end talking about December. Like I said, I've made the ultimate guide below if you want to find out everything to do in detail about December and then any time throughout the year. And then, like I said, I talked to so many different people. When you talk about Afrochella, you want to know about Afrochella? I was actually with the founders. I went there, I was talking to the big homies Alvin and Kwame, and I went to like their studios, the BBN Z studios. Lauryn Hill just pulls up there randomly. They've got a lot of the biggest artists.
Wow. He messed up when he said that right there.
Not Lauryn Hill.
Hey, babe, love her some Lauryn Hill,
I'm
y'all.
the biggest fan.
If it's not one music track that she haven't heard, y'all need to let her in on it, because I'm talking about everything. Yes. She done bumped it already.
OMG.
That's big, man.
OMG.
In Ghana that record there. There's just so many amazing people that I connected with, during my time there. Even Mr. Chocolate, you'll hear his story of how he started, and now is one of the biggest, fashion icons. Literally sets a lot of the trend when it comes to, African clothing in general. Sets a lot of the trend in the new wavy form. And so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end here. Any questions? Hit us in the comment. We'll be sure to get them answered. And make sure you check out that guide. And another thing, the year of the return. People want to know about this, right? People are like, oh my God, who's coming? I hear this person's coming. But then also people just want to be connected to their roots. They want to know where they come from. And so one big thing that I found out, there's several different DNA tests that you can take, right? And they actually have African ancestry. And so I put a link below to that. The double NAACP was out there while she was, and I know a few people that know the founder of African Ancestry. So I was like, let me see if I can get you guys a special discount for that. I don't know at the time of recording, but hopefully, I can reach out to her and get y'all a discount for that. Because that one will actually break it down by like what tribe, you are from. And, goes really deep with that. But all in all, I gotta send a big shout out to my homies, Nate and Yuri. They helped film this entire project. And it was just such a cool experience, filming something on the motherland. We got so much more stuff coming for Ghana. I'm so excited. And major shout out to Isaiah on the keys, composing, this amazing music here. And then just shout out literally to Ghana. And I wanna send an amazing shout out to even the president's office, and really standing behind tourism and getting behind everything, and even giving us an opportunity, to come into the office and talk about, some of the things that we've seen and that we feel can be made better. And like I said, I just want to thank everybody there on ground. I really feel that Ghana is going to become one of the top places to visit in the world because of the amazing people within the countries, within the country. But anyways, I'm out of here. Take care.
All right, man. He put a us on us. He kept ending but kept talking. I mean, I'm just saying.
Right.
Hey, you guys definitely need to go ahead and drop any more links that you have with him, man, so we can check it out. He's very informative, and he has a lot more things that he has to offer. And if you don't catch it on his channel, you will definitely catch it on our platform.
Right.
But all in all, man, Ghana is a place where voices are heard.
Right, that's what it seems like. We know that the president had this big push of the year of return, and I was researching it, and I saw it as like a 10-year initiative to get people back into Ghana and tourism. So definitely want to go to some of the historic sites. We do know like some of the history of the slave trade and all of that is there. So, I mean, I'm excited about that.
I am too.
I'm excited. So, when we do come to Africa, we do want it to be a couple weeks, as long as we can be there. So, if Ghana is a place that we may hit up, so drop some links in our description box.
Yes, drop that.
Any type of links about Ghana, it doesn't really matter. No bad stuff.
Bad stuff.
But 100%. Drop that. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Do you have anything else to say?
I have nothing else to say other than like the video itself spoke volumes. So if you guys watched it in full, then you know exactly what we're talking about. So we appreciate you.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of hit everything. It was very informative. So drop us some more links, guys. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you'd like to support the channel that way, as well as our join feature to become a VIP member of the channel. We'll see you soon. Peace.